boy, Boss Up with K. Boss Up, Boss Up, Boss Up, baby. Let's get into it. No long talk, no long intro, man. I got a new logistics company. That company is been around for a while. We're talking about American Dedicated Logistics. And the great thing about this company and website is that they have a calculator, a mileage calculator or a earning calculator. I want to show you guys how to use to kind of gauge on how much you need to be making doing these deliveries, how much you need to be bidding when getting these contracts, how much you need to be countering, offering after you get your initial rate on some of these contracts and some of these loads, either on demand, final mile, dedicated lane, whatever you're doing. You want to make sure that you're getting paid the right amount of money. And this website is going to show you guys how to get routes, hire you for routes, and show you how much you need to get paid. Let's not delay. Let's get into it. Bosa, baby. All right. So this is the American Dedicated Logistics website. We're going to talk about the calculator I mentioned earlier and how to actually use this to kind of break down how you would pay your drivers or how you would want one of these carrier companies to pay you as a contractor. As an independent contractor, this is how you roughly will be getting paid out here. You got your hourly pay scale. So if you get up to $20 an hour, which most box truck and cargo van owner operators make way more than $20 an hour, but this is kind of a rough scale. And then you can pick your vehicle size. So if you got a small economy car, $20 an hour, pretty much what you're going to be making doing 50 miles a day. If you stretch this out to 200 miles a day, your pay scale goes up. But if you notice, the larger the vehicle you have, the more money you tend to make. But this is only at the $20 an hour clip. Most last mile medical auto parts couriers make way more than $20 an hour, especially medical couriers make a whole lot more. A lot of the auto parts contracts I'm seeing are around that price, this $20, $19 price. I even see Amazon contracts. You can subcontract through Amazon and they will give you a van or use your own van. That's how much they're paying, $17, $18 an hour. But if you get your own equipment, your pay can exponentially increase. You can start working working for two or three of these companies, stacking gig apps on top of these routes to maximize your daily pay. But this is how much you roughly want to start making. You're working 8 hours a day, doing about 250 miles in a Sprinter van. You can easily get $300 a day. Depending on fuel prices, you can gauge that as well. But also, cool tool about this, they have a cost calculator. So this is for you guys who are interested in getting into this business, but you don't want to go ahead and buy your van right now. You don't know if you're going to be profitable. You don't want to go out and buy a bunch of equipment. But this way, you can kind of gauge on the equipment you buy how much you make. So if you want to buy a box truck, you get 6 or 7. I'm gonna put 6 for the smaller box truck. And then you say, are you purchasing it? Mostly we are leasing it. So just say you're leasing it and you lease it for $2,000 a month. You can break down the cost and it goes even further. What did you borrow any money on that? And say no. You have an interest rate. It's a lease, so no interest rate. Duration. Let's say you're gonna lease it for 3 years. And then how many miles on the vehicle. I mean, they break everything down. How much your insurance is. They go into full details, guys. So use this calculator. I mean, how much fuel is, how many hours your employee's going to work, which will be you, or if you're going to hire somebody, how many hourly wage, how much insurance. They break it all down. How much you're going to be making a day. So I put zeros for a lot of things, so that's why nothing is coming up, but you get the idea, you get the gist of all of this. And then, of course, they got what they do. They provide health care for their drivers. And then here's the contact information if you want to get in contact with them. They do not have an application form on this site, but they do have the information of these hiring managers in your specific region. So go ahead, reach out to them, give them a phone call and an email. You definitely want to get the hiring manager or the driver manager on the phone. Talk to them. Once you get on the phone with them, you usually sell yourself. Tell them you got the equipment they need, you got the box truck, you got the van already, you're experienced, you're just looking for a new company to get you some loads. And then here's all the services they provide: contract management, co-op routes, logistics analysis, their business model, and then their home screen. All right. Here's their contractor model: backup, days off, free rate analysis. So they are looking out for their contractors and drivers. So go ahead, try out Dedicated Logistics, American Dedicated Logistics, that is. And tell them your boy K sent ya. All right.